going to do a video on when a relationship is not a proportional relationship. So I'm going to take a look at 4 different things. We're going to take a look at tables, equations, stories, and graphs. And I'm going to kind of weave them all together. And the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to look at a proportional relationship so we can kind of understand what is a proportional relationship and when it is in a relationship not a proportional relationship. So my first example says, I'm going to start with my story here. I went to Dallas Hot Wieners and bought 2 hot dogs for $5. So you can see right here, this is my hot dogs, and this is the cost. So I bought 2 hot dogs for $5. My brother bought 4 hot dogs for $10. So if we were to buy 6 hot dogs, that would have cost us $15. So right now, you can't really tell anything about this, but if I work backwards, you can see that for every 2 hot dogs I'm increasing, I had to pay another $5. Well, if I work backwards and I only bought 1 hot dog, that would cost me $2.50. And if I bought 0 hot dogs, that would cost me $0 for 0 hot dogs. These 2 pieces of information right here are really, really helpful. And the first one is this. A proportional relationship always includes the point 0, 0. So I'm going to put that point right here on my graph. This first one, where it says $1 and $2.50, that means for every 1 hot dog, it cost me $2.50. That is the unit rate. And you know that because, you don't know that because of you know that because I bought 1 hot dog. That's 1 unit. So it costs $2.50. Now, if I go 2 to 5, that's right here. 4 to 10, that's right there. And what's more is, if I can find it. Where'd it go? Oh, I had a ruler, and now I don't have a ruler, and I don't know where my ruler went. Oh, there we go. If I take my ruler, it will be a straight line that starts at 0, 0 and hits all those points. Furthermore, the other thing you can do to check is if you divide y over x, you should always get, well, let's see, 5 divided by 2 is 250. 10 divided by 4 is going to be 250. 15 divided by 6 will be 250. This is your unit rate. It's also known as the constant of proportionality. So I can also write an equation. Y equals 2.50x. For every 1 x, you have to multiply by 250. When x is 2, 250 times 2, y is 5. When x is 4, 250 times 4, y is 10. 250 times 4 is 10. So this is an example of a proportional relationship. So now let's take an example of some that are not proportional. This one says, I went to the fair and, I forgot how to spell words. Let me see if I can fix this real quick. Oh no, goodness me. Well, let's see if I can edit this. Well, you'll notice that I spelled the word paid wrong, and I apologize about that, but apparently I'm not able to edit. Maybe I can edit. Who knows? No, if nothing else, now it's highlighting my mistake. Maybe I can cross that out. Oh, geez Louise. Anywho, paid is not spelled P-A-I-D-E. Anyway, back to the story. I went to the fair and paid $2 to get in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say this is the number of tickets I bought for rides, and this is how much money I spent. Well, you'll notice that when I went to the fair, I had to pay $2 to get in. So even though I bought 0 tickets, I still paid $2. After that, if I bought 1 ticket, it cost me $3. But I also had to pay $2 to get in, so it actually cost me $5. If I bought 2 tickets, it would have cost me 4 well, 3 tickets cost me $3 plus the $2 to get in. That'd be, am I going insane? Maybe I am going insane. No, 3 tickets for $3, so that would cost me 5. So if I bought 1 ticket, that would have cost me $3. If I bought 2 tickets, that would have cost me $4. If I bought 4 tickets, that would cost me $6. So you can see every time this is going up by 1, this is going up by 1. But the problem is, if I were to divide 3 divided by 1, I'd get 3. If I were to divide 4 divided by 2, I get 2. So you can't actually determine the unit rate. The actual equation for this would actually be y equals 1x plus 2. And the problem is, here, I'm actually adding nothing. But here, I'm adding 2. What this would look like over here on a graph, you would start at 2. I bought 0 tickets. It cost me $2. When I bought 1 ticket, it cost me $3 because it was $1 plus $2 to get in. And it would still be a straight line, but you can see what's happening. Well, I'm also not drawing it properly. But my point is, it's not starting here, and that's where it needs to start. So this is not proportional. As far as the story goes, you can tell that wasn't proportional because 2 different things were happening. I had to pay something to get in, and then I had to buy tickets. When I went to Dallas Hot Wieners, all I was doing was buying hot dogs. So we're going to take a look at one more. My car broke down 10 miles from home. All right, I walked home at a rate of, we'll say 2 miles every hour. All right, so I'm walking home. So now this is going to be time in hours. And this is going to be my distance from home in miles, right? So let's see what happens. When my car broke down, no time had passed. I was 10 miles away. After 1 hour, I was 8 miles away. After 2 hours, I was 6 miles away. After 3 hours, I was 4 miles away. After 4 hours, I was 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 miles away. All right. So you can see once again, this is not 0, 0. 8 divided by 1 is 8. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So we are not getting a constant proportionality. We are getting different values. Remember, over here, 5 divided by 2 was the same as 10 divided by 4, which is the same as 15 divided by 6. That's not happening here. And furthermore, my graph looks like this. 0, 10, 1, 8, 2, 6. So although only one thing is happening, it actually is still not proportional because it's going down. All right, so here my equation would be y equals negative 10x. I'm sorry, y equals negative 2x plus 10. And once again, you can see that I am adding 10 to it. I'm starting 10 away from 10 miles away from home. So I'm not sure if this is going to help you too much, but it should help some. And that is it. So basically, your graph has to be, to recap, in order for it to be a proportional relationship, your graph has to start at 0 and be a straight line up. You have to have the points 0, 0 as one of the points, which is this point here, 0, 0, right? You'll have to have a unit rate, which is when x is 1, and you can get the same number every single time. You can also tell because when you cross multiply any 2 times 5 is 20, 4 times 5 is 20, 4 times 15 is 60, 10 times 6 is 60, 1 times 15 is 15, 6 times 250 is 15. All right, so, and the last thing is your equation just has to be y equals 250x. That 250 is the constant of proportionality, which is found by taking your y value and divided by your x value. If it has a constant added on, that's not 0. It's no good. I hope that helps. All right.